Good morning.
Morning.
You weren't going to be bringing out like any kind of older
Pardon me?
video game stuff? Oh, yeah, see some PlayStation. You didn't have any older video game stuff or anything like that?
What other game did you say?
Nothing like older or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
First sale of the day. I saw they had PS4 games listed online. I kind of was just going not really interested in the PS4, but just to see if they had any older video game stuff that they might not think anyone cared about, which is a common thing, so it's something to keep your eye out for. But I got this stack of PS4 games, $2 each. I'll go into them in the pickup recap, but Rory McIlroy PGA Tour is actually a pretty good one, and this Uncharted was sealed, and there was some other good stuff. So $2 each. I got 5 of them, so $10, and they will be going into, I actually remembered this time, everyone, they will be going into the garage sale crate, which is how I keep all my stuff from sliding all over. So let's see how much we can fill the crate today. We got a neighborhood sale, and should be a good time, but I just realized I forgot to get cash, so I got to go get cash now. Alright, so we're out here. Let me turn my air conditioning down. We're out here hitting a neighborhood sale. No luck so far. It's only, I got here at 8, and then it starts at 9. That was way too early, so I hit like one sale that was open then. Other than that, I don't have my seatbelt on. Sorry, guys. This is content, guys. This is content. Other than that, I went to the bathroom at Walmart about 5 minutes down the road, and then came back. It's now 8:43. I've been driving around for probably 20 minutes since then, and hit a couple sales. Still not a lot of people open. This is usually a pretty busy garage sale, neighborhood sale that happens every year. So we're gonna have to see. Did I go to this sale here? Yeah, I went to that sale. I walked up. He said, "I have exactly what you're looking for." And then I told him I'm looking for video games, and he said, "No, I don't have that." So, but we're gonna keep looking out here. No luck so far. Been asking. There doesn't seem to be anyone out asking yet, so that's a good sign. But we're gonna have to just see how things go, and we'll hit this sale right here. Good morning. You didn't have like any kind of video game stuff you'd want to sell, anything like that?
I think what I got.
I look for kind of anything old, new.
I got. What I got in my game room. Hold on. I might have some PS2 games.
Okay. Yeah, I look for game systems. I'd be happy to take a look at anything you might have. Sure thing. Let me know down in the comments below if I should buy this.
So I only got some PS3 games, and I
Oh, okay.
take a look. See what
Yeah, I'll take a look if there's anything.
like anything at all.
Alright. Over here. I don't know what you'd want on them, maybe? What you were thinking?
Say again?
I just don't know what you were thinking on these.
Oh, depends on how many you want to grab. You want to take them all?
Maybe, what would you think on all of them?
Like 15?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them? Yeah, I'll do 15. I'll drop one there. So we got a stack of PS3 games for $15. I don't know if you saw that. I'll go through that more in the pickup recap. But it should be a good buy. So I'm still out here. Not entirely very successful right now. I think I've almost hit everything. I'm going to try to take another loop since it's just 9 o'clock, so people, could have just started. But not the most successful out here right now. I'll probably sign chase and then hit the flea market, but I will take you along at least for any kind of garage sales. But yeah, just not every day can be a winner. We'll have to see how things go. But you'll be the first to know after me. I don't know what else to say. The Amish are out again looking for game stuff. I always say my garage sales. Someone asked last week, and it's a fair point, because no one knows anything about the Amish unless you live in like Ohio or Pennsylvania, essentially. Because I said they're always looking for handheld stuff. Of course, the Amish don't use electricity. So they will use stuff that are battery powered. So I've actually had some deals swiped right out from under me on Game Boy stuff, stuff like that. So someone asked that in the comments last week. I figure I would address it because I'm sure the Amish will come up again. They also believe that getting your photo or video taken steals your soul. So I'm going to turn the camera off now so I don't steal their souls or something before I get back to them, because I just went to this turnaround. But little something to learn today from old Objo Gaming. Thinking that's about it for this neighborhood sale. I got here out at 8, like I said. It was too early, so I came back around 8:25. It's now about 9:17. So almost an hour out here, kind of just going around in circles waiting for people to open up. And now it's enough past the starting time that I can comfortably say I haven't been to a new sale in a while. So I can comfortably say, like, you know, I'm not going to find anything at this point new out here. So I'm going to head out and see if I can find anything on Facebook. I'm going to pull over and try to look on Facebook. And I'm going to head out in general and see if there's any signs I can find and all that. The problem is it's Saturday. A lot of stuff starts on Thursday and Friday. So I'm not sure how successful I am, but a lot of people don't head out Thursday and Friday. So there could be game stuff that's been sitting out, and there could be sales that no one's asked. But, you know, I have nothing to do today. It's 9 o'clock. I got a full tank of gas, some cash, and I'm ready to spend it at some garage sales. So let's see what I can do and what I can hit. So right after recording that last segment there, in-car segment, I found another part of the garage neighborhood sale that I didn't even go down. So hit those up. Nothing, but one woman said that maybe around 10:30 her husband would come home and get some games. So I gave her my card with my contact information, and we'll see how that goes. I found, pulled over, like I said, I found some Facebook posts. I'm going to head to one. It's a little far away, but I messaged them. They look like they might have games. I messaged them, asked if they had games. They said they had a PS3 with some games. So we're going to take the risk and drive out that way. Hopefully it's not a waste of time and not a waste of $4.39 a gallon gas. But let's see how that goes, and we'll figure it out. Hello.
Any DVDs are $1 each.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take the PS3 stuff. I was the one who messaged about it.
Oh, okay.
Took longer than I would have hoped to get to that sale. A lot of like road closures. It was a pain in the butt, but finally got out there. PS3 stuff was still there and at a reasonable price, so that'll be go over in the pickup recap. I just turned around in someone's driveway because this is a no outlet, but yeah, glad that was there. I was worried that someone would have picked it up because it was just sitting out, but it was not gone, so that's good. I did screw myself a little bit, and I dropped one of the controllers when I was putting the stuff in my car, and probably broke it because it hit the street really hard. But it wasn't the good controller, so all good with me, I guess. Just a minor inconvenience. Complete find just by sign chasing out there. Found this PS3 sitting out at a sale. No price on it. She asked me how much, or I asked her how much, and she said she had to call and see if she had the cords for it. She said 10 originally. She found out that they didn't have the cords anymore. It was her daughter's or something. So she was trying to give it to me for free. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that. So she said, how about 5? And 10 would have been a good deal already. I could probably find cords for this pretty easily if I don't already have them. So $5 for this. It also had Black Ops inside. So nice little deal just from complete sign chasing. All right, big day of garage sailing. I was out all day, and I mean all day. Went out at 7. Yeah, about 7. Got to my first sale at 7:30, and from there I came home at one point to get some water and drop some stuff off, and then I realized I had to drop some packages off. Kept chasing signs until genuinely 4 o'clock. So I was out a lot today. A lot of neighborhood sales, and it was frustrating. I'll get to the pickups in a second. I want to just talk real quick. It was a little bit frustrating because I haven't been able to go out this May very often. I'll be able to go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all of June, July, August. But May is usually the best month, and I have not been able to go out at all. So it's been frustrating. Just Saturdays, and there's not a lot of sales that only start on Saturdays. But something interesting is that I hit a bunch of sales later. Like there was one neighborhood sale that you're not going to see in this video because I didn't find anything there. I put some cards out, so maybe we'll get some stuff. I got my number out there to 3 people, so we'll see if anything comes from that. I was there 3 hours late, and I was asking, and no one had asked out there. Same thing as I went to a garage sale like as it was closing up around 4, like 3:30ish. Went to a neighborhood sale. No one was asking. No one had asked out there, and it went on all day that day. And then I went out to another garage sale. I didn't even know going out. Another neighborhood sale. I didn't even know what was going on. I asked everywhere there, like right around closing, everyone who was still open, and no one was asking. So that stuff was going on even yesterday too. So there's no one out asking this year. There's no one really seems like even looking for this stuff out there this year. So it's a shame that I just don't have the opportunity to go out as much. I knew that I wasn't going to probably find too much at the neighborhood sales that I went to other than the first one that I found stuff at, just because I'd been out there before and never really found anything. But still weird that there's just no one out asking. So we're going to have to see how the rest of the year goes, but going to have to step it up and try to get out there more. I'll get into the finds now because you're probably tearing your hair out waiting for it. First find of the day, you saw this in the pickup, or in the actual garage sale live footage. Some PS4 games for $2 each, best of which is probably Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. This one used to be worth more. This used to be around like a $45 game. It's down to more like 20-ish now. It was the only golf game for PS4 and Xbox One for a while. That's not the case anymore. They have the PGA 2K games. I know EA is coming back with their own PGA games as well. And 2K actually has the license for Tiger Woods again. So they're going to be Tiger Woods PGA 2K. So interesting there. Other than that, obviously very common game, but I don't know how well it does sealed. Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. Not worth a whole lot probably on its own, but sealed it might not be too bad. $2 certainly worthwhile. Then some other games, probably just traders, but for $2 you can't really go wrong. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This is the one with Kevin Spacey, which is unfortunate. No. This is the one with Kevin. They even put his big face on the... Oof. That was Advanced Warfare was the one with Kevin Spacey. Oof. And Batman Arkham Knight. So those were $2 each. I just left behind just some sports games that were not good. Other than that, next time I went and found anything was in that neighborhood sale. This is like a PlayStation day. I only got PlayStation 3 and 4 stuff out there today. But in that neighborhood sale that I went to at the beginning, after I went there, I asked a guy about games. You saw this, and he brought out some PS3 games and sold me the stack for $15. And it's a pretty decent stack. Nothing crazy, but not bad for $15. Uncharted 3. They're all complete and in good shape. Tom Clancy's Hawks 2. Haze. Resistance, Fall of Man. Max Payne 3, probably going to be a collection one for me. Resistance 3. I've always thought this was such a cool cover art for Resistance 3. I don't know what it is. But Resistance 3. that one's complete. That's a pretty good one. That's like a $15 game. DJ Hero and Rock Band original. So these are going to all be, for the most part, just trade credit stuff. But, you know, 8 games for $15 is, you know, less than $2 a game. So I'm going to assume that I'm not going to get any less than probably 3 each on these at my local store. And I'm going to sell the Resistance 3 for $15. So pretty good. Make most of my money back on that and then have some good trade credit. So that's nice to have. Other than that, I saw when I was done at that neighborhood sale, I pulled over and kind of pulled up Facebook, see if there was anything. And I saw a sale that was about 15 minutes away. And it looked interesting. You could just see, like, they probably had video games. Like, they had all kinds of stuff, so they just probably had video games. So I just shot them a message. They just put up the listing like 15 minutes ago. And they said they got a PS3 with some games. And so I head over there, and it was still sitting out. Like, the sale had started at around, I think it was at 9, and I got there after 10, like a little bit. So they still had this stuff. So I got this PS3 bundle here, $65. PS3 was in good shape. It is the CECH 3001A. I think that's a pretty good hard drive. That might be $250. I'll have to look it up. I can never remember. I should probably know that better. So $65 for the system. And then this stack of games here. By the winner of the game lot, make sure the game was in there, yeah. Is this Rocksmith 2014 with the cable. This is a bit of a bolo, as the cool guys are saying on YouTube these days. It goes for about $30 with the cable. So one to keep an eye out for. Be on the lookout, as the cool guys are saying. Copy of Uncharted 1 complete. Modern Warfare 3 complete. Yep, that is complete. Another of Uncharted 3 owned by Troy. Like he wrote it on in pen. And then Modern Warfare 2. I never get how people like mess up the artwork on their games. Like, is it that hard to just keep it back down where it is? I don't know. That one is complete as well. Not that it really matters for that one. Also had a couple controllers too. One notable one actually is this hideous camouflage one. I don't like camouflage anyway, no offense to anyone who does. But this is already hideous to me because I don't like camouflage. But look at this. Why is it like, looks like a bad like PS1 texture camouflage. But I've sold this controller for like 30-ish bucks before. So I know this sounds like I'm turning into a mostly flipping channel. I just didn't find too much for myself today. And unfortunately, I dropped one of the controllers on the ground when I was loading it into my car, and there's a rattle in it now. It's not going to come across on camera, and it kind of got chipped. So I'm going to guess this guy's dead. Unfortunate, but not a big deal. PS3 finds don't continue, or don't stop. Actually, I'm going to say don't continue, but it's not true. Went to a sale, and I didn't get this on camera because I found this sale that's off the side of the road, and there was actually 3 sales in the neighborhood, but this is the only one that had anything. I didn't think it was going to have anything, and so I just didn't bring my phone with me. I left it charging in my car because it was starting to get low on battery. And I probably should have, because when I went in, I saw this PS3 Slim just sitting out. So I asked what they wanted on it, and she said like $10, and I was like all ready to go. I was ready to give it to her, and she's like, let me call my daughter. She has the cables for it. And I'm like, okay, that's convenient. Maybe a controller will come with it. I can see if there's any more games. She called the daughter. The daughter is like, oh, I don't have the cables for that. But let whoever's buying... It was funny. She said, let whoever knows who's buying this know that there's a game called Call of Duty in there. Like, it was like the funniest thing. Like, no one knows what Call of Duty is, but Black Ops is in there. Not very exciting, but... so she's like, oh, it doesn't have the cable. I'll just give it to you. And I was like, no, don't just give it to me. So she said, how about $5? So $5 on that. I'm not entirely sure this is going to work. And it doesn't have cables. I have extra cables, so it's a good deal, but we'll see if it works. But that's my garage sale finds of the day for video games, at least. And yeah, I promise I'm not turning into a flipping only channel, guys. I just didn't find anything out for myself. Decent day. A little unfortunate that it wasn't a bit better considering how much time I spent out there and how all over the place I went. But at least a good... sign for the rest of the year. Once I'll be able to start going out Fridays in 2 weeks. I'll be able to start going out Thursdays and Fridays in 2 weeks. Hopefully it's a good sign that sales are starting later than usual, and so I'll have more time. I didn't really miss any big sales like neighborhood sales in May, so that's good. And it just doesn't seem like there's very many people asking. I don't know. So hopefully it's a good sign of things to come. And other than that, once again, I'd like to thank you for watching. Let me know down below if the garage sale footage was any better than last time. And I'm going to keep working on that, figuring out how I want to do that. But leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter at AutoJoeGaming. And until next time, I would like to thank you for watching.